A suspect in an officer-involved shooting is in critical condition. The deputy who was shot in the leg has been released from the hospital. Our Claudia Coco spoke with Sheriff Steve Wilson today about what happened last night. Claudia?
David, well, it was around 9:30 last night when deputies showed up at this apartment complex, and Sheriff Steve Wilson says those deputies talked to the suspect for 10 to 15 seconds before the suspect opened fire on them. Walker County Sheriff Steve Wilson got the call late last night that his deputy, Sergeant Thomas Agredano, was shot.
And of course, I jump up and, get dressed and, scream out with blue lights and siren to the hospital.
Sheriff Wilson says his deputies were responding to a domestic call.
We believe that the other party may have taken the suspect in trying to be of help to him, and then he would not leave.
When she called, she warned dispatchers that he had been making threats towards law enforcement.
He had apparently made the statement that he would shoot any deputies that came up on the property.
And it only took seconds for Sherman Thomas to fire at deputies. Allison Lane lives just down the street. Her security camera caught the sound of the shots from a distance.
It is a ton, probably, I would say probably 20 to 30 shots is what it sounded like, just back to back to back, and then there was a pause, and then you hear a whole bunch more.
It wasn't just Sergeant Agredano who was hit.
His partner last night applied a tourniquet to the leg wound once he was able to get back, crawl back to cover.
But Thomas was hit multiple times, and Sheriff Wilson says that he discovered from EMTs that was the second time first responders had seen Thomas that day.
And had transported the suspect to Memorial, Georgia for evaluation. Apparently he had called 911 and was saying that he had some mental health issues and wanted to be transported to the hospital.
Sheriff Wilson says they don't know if Thomas was released or if he left the hospital on his own. And after the shooting happened and before he got to the hospital, he prayed for his deputy.
Then when I get there, I just hug him real tight and just thankful that, that he's not critical.
The GBI has taken over this investigation, and Thomas is still in critical condition. Live in Walker County, Claudia Coco, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.